Today's reading is Baldi from the Sexypedia Wiki. Warning: the creator of the source material is known to be controversial. The fact that this character is present on the wiki does not mean that any member of the staff, the creator of this wiki page, nor any editors or the creator of this video condone the creator's actions. This also applies to any company or creative associated with the character, as well as any prominent fan who contributed to the fandom discussed on this page. Reason: DA Games, the creator of the fan song You're Mine, got exposed as the pedophile. Baldi is the main titular antagonist in the indie horror game Baldi's Basics in Education and Learning. Despite his completely unappealing appearance and lack of personality, he somehow became a sexy man anyway. His class is Tiamat, and his source is Baldi's Basics in Education and Learning. Basic information: Baldi is the first character the player is exposed to in the game. He greets the player and encourages them to solve math problems to get notebooks needed to complete the game. Upon the player getting a question incorrect, which is forced if it doesn't occur naturally, his friendly demeanor drops immediately, instead becoming an obstacle and threat to the player. He keeps this behavior up until the player either gets caught by him or beats the game. Though the game became quite popular on YouTube and other social media platforms, the vast majority of fans were blissfully unaware of Baldi's status as a sexy man. Want to know more about Baldi? Check out his page on the Baldi's Basics wiki. Archetypes: distinctive voice. In the original game, he has this bland, goofy voice to him, but from Baldi's Basics Classic Remastered onwards, it sounds far more emotional and friendly in tone. Dominating: mostly in the fact that he is a teacher, automatically giving him position over the player, a student. Duality: as mentioned, where he initially is welcoming and friendly towards the player, he quickly becomes enraged and will chase after them for the remainder of the game. Mad scientist: he attempts to build a shrinking machine and test drives it on himself. It goes about as well as you'd expect. Pale twink: though his actual body in-game is literally just a rectangle, most portrayals of him in any fan works portray him as extremely slim. Power: as the game progresses, Baldi increases the speed at which he moves to facilitate catching the player. Should this happen, the player is confronted with a loud noise and is presumably killed or at least injured. This demonstrates some capacity of power. Quotable catchphrases / distinct laugh:
Oh, hi. Welcome to my schoolhouse.
Congratulations! You found all 7 notebooks! Now all you need to do is... Get out while you still can!
Stylistic suck / retro. The whole game is based off 90s edutainment games with the poorly 3D modeled appearances of the characters. Teacher figure: self-explanatory. He is very clearly a teacher at Here School, primarily focused on teaching his students math. Villain: Baldi is arguably the only villain in Here School, as all the other characters are simply obstacles the player must face. Baldi, on the other hand, actively aims to punish the player for getting math problems incorrect. Fanon tropes: fanon splintering. With very little info to work off of back then, nearly every artist's interpretation of Baldi's personality varied wildly, from having him be reclusive to short-tempered to a completely unhinged maniac. John-locked: Baldi is most frequently shipped with the principle of the thing. Pale twink: though his actual body in-game is literally just a rectangle, most portrayals of him in fanworks portray him as extremely slim. Parental figure: a decent amount of fanworks portray Baldi as a father figure to playtime or the player. Knife murder / grime: in the early days of the Baldi's Basics in Education and Learning fandom, it was common to view Baldi as a heartless murderer who killed anyone who couldn't answer the impossible third question, and this reflects in fan art. Just search Baldi fan art on Google and you're sure to find drawings of Baldi with a menacing expression and blood all over him and his ruler. Theme song: while fan-made, songs such as Basics in Behavior by The Living Tombstone and Oreo, You're Mine by DA Games, and Every Door by CG5 and Caleb Hiles are often associated with Baldi.